Have you ever stared up at the night sky wondering where it all began? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into one of the wildest tales of creation ever told, the Big Bang. This isn't just some dry science lesson. It's a cosmic adventure that started everything we know. Picture this. About 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was compressed into an infinitesimally small, hot and dense point known as a singularity. Imagine trying to fit all the stars, planets, and galaxies into something smaller than a pinhead. Now, here's where it gets mind-blowing. In an instant, boom, the universe began to expand. This wasn't just a little pop. It was a colossal eruption of energy, sending everything flying outward at mind-boggling speeds. But hold on. This wasn't just an explosion in the way we typically think. Picture a balloon being blown up. As the air fills it, the surface stretches and expands. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer chaos of it all. In those early moments, the universe was a boiling cauldron of energy, with quarks and gluons flinging around like wild. But it didn't stop there. As the universe continued to cool, around 380,000 years after the Big Bang, things got really interesting. The universe had expanded and cooled enough for electrons to combine with those protons and neutrons, forming the first hydrogen and helium atoms. Fast forward a few 100 million years, and the first stars ignited, lighting up the cosmos. These stars were massive, burning hotter and faster than anything we see today. But wait, there's more. The story doesn't just end with stars and planets. Nope. As galaxies began to form, they started to cluster together under the influence of gravity. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. While we were busy marveling at the beauty of the universe, something peculiar was happening. Not all of it was slowing down. In fact, the expansion of the universe started to speed up. Now, as we zoom in on our little corner of this vast universe, we find ourselves on a planet, Earth, that formed about 4.5 billion years ago. And then, against all odds, life began. From simple single-celled organisms to complex multicellular beings, life evolved, adapted, and thrived. But let's take a moment to reflect on the enormity of what we've just uncovered. The Big Bang wasn't just a moment in time, it was the beginning of everything. And here's the kicker. The universe continues to evolve. Galaxies collide, stars are born and die, and new worlds are formed. So, the next time you look up at those twinkling stars, remember that you're not just gazing at distant lights. You're looking back in time at the remnants of a fiery birth. And that, my friends, is the story of the Big Bang. A tale that continues to unfold, reminding us of our place in this magnificent universe.